Well, we had a live show today and it did not go as smoothly as we hoped. Our streaming software didn't work. I think I need to air that out, get some of that built-in stress out of my system. How about you, Jay?
Yep.
He's like, that took a lot of prep for it not to happen. And I understand tech has its problems, but I'm gonna go old school and fulfill an order that I have. It's not really an order. It's like my beading customer who is going to give these as gifts to her granddaughters for Valentine's. So cute. So I was like, of course I will wrap them for you. And I know. If you're out there and you want to start your own small business, it is good to put value on what you do, so that my advice is do not do all your labor for free. That is something you can do when you are steady, stable, but I tell you, sometimes there's these customers that you just kind of fall in love with that sometimes can't do it. And it gives me so much pleasure to make for those people. Such kind-hearted friends over the years. So here I am, wire wrapping, which I love. I feel blessed that my eyeballs and my hands work together. And these are so cute. Let me just show you. They are fossilized coral stars. What's really cool is you can see all the polyps on there. You can see the coral growth. Super cute, right? Okay, it's the end of the day for us. Oh, is it beyond the 6:36 in Hawaii? It is time for us to go home because we will be back here, but just wanted to finish these pendants for Miss M. Get them in the mail. I cannot believe I have an online business. I think it was year 23, we transitioned during COVID from being brick and mortar to an online store. It had been a goal of mine. I had written it down like in a sort of like a manifesto. Like one day I want to have like an online store. But I tell you what, there's nothing better than having your friends come in and laughing with them and interacting. It's very, very, very fulfilling. Do y'all have a Trader Joe's near you? We don't have one in Hawaii. So I'm eating my Trader Joe's snacks. So friends bring for us. So lucky.
Oh, we didn't? I mean, if you were walking in the dark?
I made 5 of these. Made one earlier. Hang it on a chain and your gifts are good to go, Miss Anne. Well, there's a lot of Anns in the world. I don't think I need to worry that I just spilled the beans. Before I go, just want to tell you guys that today I figured something out. I was super happy. Did any of you come to our wood show today? That was good. So many nice people, but the tech part was not good. Look, I can't stop talking about it. It's so frustrating. I think it's about as frustrating as having an employee or coworker that just decides not to come to work. Don't tell anybody. Just, hey, let's be a no-show. It's kind of like what I feel like I experienced today in my stream. Like my streaming service, like I don't want to tell you what it is because it might have just been a fluke. It doesn't always happen. It just didn't work. I had spent hours making like these cute little slideshow things. Good evening. And when it didn't come out, I was like, oh yeah. But this is what I did figure out how to do. I showed a lot of wood today. I figured out how to put on a piece of chain by myself And then I showed Connie how to do it. So you see this chain right here? It's like little rose gold hearts. And if you've heard of permanent jewelry is where they solder it on. We can do that for you if you want. But I wanted to do a version where I just sat here and did it without any equipment. So I had my 2 tools. And then I made a video. But that didn't work either today. So I'll just tell you. Hold this in your hand. Okay? Cut your chain 1 inch bigger than your wrist. I cut mine 1/2 inch. It was not long enough. That experience was a little bit challenging. Like, I don't want to make something so challenging that you're like, screw that, I don't want to do that. I want to make it so that you're like, oh my God, that was not the easiest, but it was super fun. Okay, so I held half the jump ring in my plier. Okay, and I squeezed it. Like this. Put the other chain end in. Then I took my other plier and I closed it. And I got it on there. That was a little challenging, so I had Connie do it. And her wrist is 6 inches, so we cut 7 inches of chain for her. She was just like, boom. I was like, oh my God, all this time. And you know what's really fun? So my friend Dana's like, okay, permanent jewelry is super cool because then it's like it's like making little promises to yourself or like just kind of locking in whatever intention you have. So you can make a little tiny bracelet for each one. I have one with gold plated chain that I've been wearing for 8 months. And I'm really happy that this gold plated, it's not even gold fill, lasted really long. And then I have this one here, which is gold fill. Now, something to know about this permanent jewelry is like if you do yoga, or you do a lot of things on your hands, when you're down on your hands, downward dog or push-ups or whatnot, my bracelets that are a little bit, not big, but they're not tight or fitted, they will slide down and sit under my palms and like constantly trying to fiddle with it. So make sure that they're tight and they don't come beyond this wrist crack right here. If you stay above the wrist crack, then you don't have to worry when you're down in this position that, because I try to do yoga a few minutes every day, and man, it's kind of a bummer when you have jewelry and all your weight on your hands. Okay, that is my little chit chat for today. Here is the very, very cute heart chain. This is rose gold plated. And you can just buy what 6 inches, 7 inches, whatever you need. So again, the best fit is when it's tight enough that it doesn't just slip down over your palm, but it has to be loose enough that you can grab it and do this. Now, it's better if you have a friend you can do this with. Like you do it for your friend, vice versa. You need 2 tools and you close it. What if you don't have 2 tools? Don't worry. I have this little finger ring that you slip on your finger. I think it's like $3. And it's called a jump ring, and you put it in the slot and you turn it. Now, it's not super convenient because if your bracelet is on your friend's hand, you can't really get your ring in the jump ring plus the human being that's in the piece. So you may have to resort to the 2 tool technique. You have any questions? I will now segue into the AMA. Ask me anything, part of the jewelry making live. Now that I finished Anne's jewelry, I had a custom earring that I was working on, and I have one more thing that I'm working on because it's garnet day. Oh my God, got the cutest little garnets. They're 2.6 millimeters. They're sweet. Pauline made these samples for us today. I love this bracelet. This one right here. that. So it's wood. These 3 here are a set with the silver tubes at the top. And then I'm making this itty bitty teeny tiny bracelet. It's made with these garnets. Now, if you're unfamiliar with garnet does come in green, red, orange. So I have the hessonite orange one at the bottom, and then I have the traditional red one at the top. Then I'm making a super cute bracelet. Look. So find it really relaxing to make these itty bitty bracelets with teeny tiny beads. So I'll just make one link before I go. If you need any bead supplies, come talk to me. If you're into quality curation, what makes something special, if you like things that are not dyed to look like something or coated in a coating that will melt with heat or humidity. I used to buy beads like that before. Then come talk to me because I love to explain things. You're like, how do I come talk to you? Well, you can comment on a post. You can web chat, or just when I'm live, cruise around. Okay. I have to go soon because we're all hungry. And it's time to switch to filling some orders. So we had a wood show. Oh my God, the 6mm wood. One of the woods, this wood batch that I have right now is the best smelling wood batch we've ever had. It has agar wood in there. Hope I'm pronouncing it correct. And it is such a beautifully scented wood. Holy smoke. So we have bloodwood, agar wood, also called Aguila wood, and we have this one called QINAN. I'll have to check with Nancy about my Chinese pronunciation. That one smells like heaven. Like I've collected incense. Oh God, do you guys like incense? So I've been burning incense for years, and the wood on this Kinan wood is the same as Kiara, which in Japanese, in Japan, is like one of the highest quality woods that you can buy to burn incense with. Oh, it smells so good. So, all right, I gotta go. My team is like, let's go. It's almost 7, so I'm almost done with my bracelet. I am probably like almost done. That's an exaggeration. I'm like halfway there. I'm about 20 minutes from finishing this. I'll wear it again. It was wonderful to spend some live time with you. I cannot wait to show you my Year of the Snake book that I wrote last week. It's not really a book, it's a booklet. If you add let to something, I think it makes it cuter and smaller, right? So it's not a book, it's a booklet. Is that like pants and a pantalet? I'm not sure. You know what I mean. Have a wonderful evening. I will release my Year of the Snake beading jewelry making guide. So you can pick your symbols, you can pick your colors based on your the feng shui for your own body, your spirit. Kind of get everything all aligned and ready for transformation. Let's hang out again. Bye.